We're in the workshop of Sylva Wood School, standing amongst the product that their students have been making. And it's a great place to talk about ercol's history of using British timber, but also why we're here now and why we want to work with Sylva Wood School. We've been obviously making solid wood furniture since 1920. At one point, we had the biggest timber conversion plant in Europe, such a massive scale of timber, which all went due to Dutch elm disease in the 80s, and we stopped using British timber in 1988. So we wanted to find a way to rekindle kind of the expertise that we used to have using British timber, but also work with the wood school to help support designers and makers. And it ties in the whole British timber journey that we have in a mass production manufacturing way, but also kind of working with designers and kind of promoting it from the ground up. Working with Sylva is part of how we see the future, our next 100 years. We want to be able to work and champion the next new emerging designers and makers, which gives us, hope for our, workforce in the future. And we want to bring our staff here, and we want to be able to get our apprentices understanding and being more appreciative of the timber, the forestry, the reasons why we're working in growing Britain timber. At ercol, we're the beauty of the marriage between high-tech machinery and age-old craftsmanship. While working at Sylva, we can really kind of focus in on the pure craft of the product and the design. And so that's really a lovely thing to be able to kind of spend all our time focusing on.
So here we are, Sylva Wood School. We've got this beautiful box in front of me that was designed by Kay Stevens in response to a brief set by ercol at last year's summer school. The summer school is a 1-week crazy design and make experience where we bring together 8 people and give them the opportunity to be creative in this workshop. Henry joined us last year to set the brief, reflecting ercol's heritage and history. The outcome is this box with a sliding lid with this beautiful kind of sculpted surface. We've produced and will go on to produce a very limited edition batch of these that will be on display at London Craft Week, using ash for the carcasses with a mixture of other species of homegrown and grown in Britain certified material. So we have oak, we have sycamore, and in the works we have sweet chestnut and beech, all possibly offering an alternative to ash if and when we lose that supply. The Sylva Foundation is an environmental charity. We've been in existence for 17 years. We're established really to try to have an impact on 2 of the largest challenges to society. One being that in the UK we're one of the most nature depleted countries in the world. And secondly, the impact of climate change. We do that in multiple ways. We're particularly passionate about woodland management and passionate about using homegrown timber. The 2 things kind of work hand in hand. I have a team of colleagues that work across forest science, forestry management and web development. And the web development bit is where we are unique. We work to support woodland owners to better manage their woodlands, and we do that through all sorts of innovative technology that allows them to make good decisions about their management. And that can be for timber, for biodiversity, for carbon, for landscape, for all of the benefits that woodlands can bring. What we do here in the Wood School is deliver a whole range of educational experiences. So this space most of the time is used for our professional course, where over 6 months students come and make products for clients. Work with a whole range of people to learn skills through batch production, repetition, and the quality standard required for an object that's going to be sold. In most of the products we make through Sylva Wood School, we really love working with Grown in Britain certified timber. As you know, it's a passion of ours, and we work together, Grown in Britain and Sylva Foundation, hand in hand in so many ways.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, your students and the people you're teaching and the wonderful things that they're making and the people that you work with link right through to our passion about getting our woods into management, using more of our homegrown timbers, and particularly some of the unsung species as well. We've got, a big chunk of our woodlands are undermanaged, so they're not performing for nature, and they're not performing for people, and they're not performing for amazing wood products, and we want to get get those woods into management, and you guys are pulling that through. It's brilliant.
And we're here in the future forest, which looks a bit early spring.
Early spring,
so we've
yeah.
not got all the growth on the trees, but I think that idea of being able to showcase homegrown timbers, not just ash, which is very prevalent, but to think about sweet chestnut and oak and other sycamore, other things that may fill some of the gaps in the future when we have challenges.
At ercol, we've got 15 apprentices, is kind of the life blood of our workforce of teaching younger people all the skills to make furniture. And obviously that's very close to your heart too.
Totally. I mean, we're passionate about teaching not just young people, but people who want to change careers. We're very passionate about building in gender diversity into that in a very male-dominated sector. But there's lots of ways we're keen to work together, bringing your apprentices and team here into this woodland, and the woodlands beyond, where we can talk about our kind of forestry for woodworkers, connecting the forestry world and the timber world, the furniture making world, and understanding more about where the material we work with comes from. I think that's just an essential part of an education.